Did you know that 2 out of 10 Americans suffer from sleeping disorder because of work-related stress, which I can totally believe, which also means that right here in Tucson, more than 105,000 residents suffer from insomnia and have low energy.
We're changing that today with the help of Ting. He's here today to share with us the top 3 energy zappers. Welcome, Alan. How are you doing today?
It's a great day to be alive and out of bed.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that energy.
So much energy right out of the
energy,
gate.
it's all about. You know, where would you be at if you had low energy when you're at work? How about when you come back home and that's when your family needs you the most? Because 12 years ago, I suffered from chronic fatigue syndrome.
Okay.
I was in bed for over 6 months. My girlfriend left me. I had no job. I was 50 pounds heavier than today. And my doctors, they couldn't do anything for me. So I said to myself, if I'm ever going to get out of the bed alive, I got to heal myself naturally. So I study a 2,000-year-old ancient Chinese secret called Gong, or energy mastery, and that's how I heal myself from chronic fatigue. And this is the clothes that we wear when we do our practice.
Okay, well, I think everybody wants more energy because like you said, I mean, you work all day, then you come home and your kids want all your attention and you just can't really give them the attention that they need because you're just zapped.
Yes, so let's talk about the top energy.
Sounds good. Number one.
So number one is called the zombie. You know, zombies are walking dead. They're not even alive. You know, how often do we breathe consciously and purposely? I know I don't do it often. I'm sure you probably don't. I'm sure the audiences probably don't. So if you want to feel alive and full of energy, you got to do what I call breathe consciously. Because this is us everyday people. We're just like this Coke can. You know, like, have you ever been stressed out and overwhelmed?
Yes.
Oh,
that never happens, right?
Never happens to me.
Never happens. So, you know, we wake up in the morning, we hit that snooze alarm button like 20 times.
Yes.
We're already behind the 8 ball. And then we get stuck in traffic. And then we finally get to the office. We have hundreds of emails we need to check. And then our job requires us to do more with less. Now, would you want to open this Coke can?
No.
Probably
No,
not.
because you know it's going to explode. But that's how we live our lives day in and day out with all this pressure. So in order to alleviate the stress and pressure out of our lives, I'd like to invite you to do what I call conscious breathing. So take a nice deep breath in with me. Nice deep breath out, just like I'm tapping the pressure out of this Coke can here. Nice deep breath in, putting more rhythm into our breath, like this Coke can. Good. And the deepest breath you've taken all day.
Yes, that was.
It is, actually. Feels good.
Check this out.
Holy mackerel.
That
just shook
is
that.
the magic of conscious breathing.
So what you're saying
feel
is it
better already.
basically calms you.
Yes.
And we don't take the time. I mean, yoga practices use that a lot too, where it's like when you really start focusing on your breathing and you're getting all those toxins out and you're taking the time to think about what you're doing, you're in the moment.
Yes, yes.
Well, it's the mind-body connection, right? I
Yes.
mean, what you think will appear in your
I
body.
have some of this actually.
And that ties into the second mistake that is called the Larry King mistake. You know, Larry's a great, fantastic talk show host, but he's got horrible posture. You know, if you look at, this is Larry King's posture right here. His shoulders are hunched up like this. His neck is all pivot at awkward 45 degrees. And he goes, hi, I'm Larry King, and welcome to the program.
I feel like Larry King is actually sitting here. That was so good.
That is his posture. When we compress our spine, we compress our hearts, we compress our lung. It's very taxing on our energy, and that will zap the energy away from you.
Okay, so posture, breathing and posture.
Yes. Okay. So in order to have, we can create our own abundance energy at our fingertips anytime we want using my PAL instant energy method. P in PAL stands for posture. Here's a demonstration for perfect posture. Throw your shoulders back, lift up your chest, bring your chin up. Now, in this state, it's easier for us to breathe, right?
Right.
Which leads to O, oxygen, and the PAL. Okay. So O, we talked about the power, the magic of conscious breathing. Right. So do deep diaphragmatic breath 3 times a day, and inhale through your nose and out through your nose about 6 rounds. And if you do this consistently, you'll see a huge, massive transformation in your life. And the W in PAL stands for water. It's essential for all of our healthy cells in our body to have water, right? There's a reason why 80% of our body is made out of water. So drink room temperature water, if not warm water, and we too can get all the energy out, the negative energy out of our life and create really abundant energy at our fingertips.
So these are all ways for us to create our own energy.
Yes.
That's fascinating. And what else? I mean, what is another tip that we can do maybe while we're driving to work in the car?
Sure. I mean, we can rub our palms together and create some heat, right? And then place it in our lower back in our kidney meridian we call the energy meridian. So just do that. So rub our palm, go ahead and rub our lower back kidney and go ahead and tap. Yeah, and you can create that energy. This is a 2,000-year-old ancient Chinese secret.
And it clearly works.
And here's a model I go by. The sun doesn't go look for energy. It generates its own energy, and we can have all the love and joy and energy that we all deserve.
Well, you have just generated
Blown my mind.
energy.
Yes, and for more information, I'd like to offer a free gift to audience. You can go to instantenergymethod.com to get your free training video. Again, instantenergymethod.com.
Well, I feel so much better now. Thank you so much, Alan, for being on today.
Thank you.
Coming
How?
And coming up on the Morning Blend, we'll give you a serving of some country gravy and other obsessions.
Plus, one more item that you should stay away from while pregnant. That's coming up right after this.